5. Not sure if they wound up earning those other placement points. It looks like he'd wind up, he did. So we are now in our top 3, though. Top right of your screen, Rocardini. Bottom right, Beggs.
Mostri.
Slacky Marevs too, who's very, very weak. The Stink is
Reaction World Cup.
top. Stinks this late in the game are just so deadly. Marev's gonna
Chi vince con te? Quello sopra sotto.
getting chunked by this now.
Cos'è?
Quello sotto, vince quello sotto. Quello destra sotto, quello sotto vincerà.
Quello cioè quello sopra, l'high ground è full.
Sto evitando uno, però non entra.
Ecco.
Credo che vince quello sopra.
No, te devi.
See an opportunity late game like that. Players fighting it out below you. No reason to not just drop that guy on in there and see if you can deal it while they, they're forced to smell it, Jack. You hate to see that. Eliminations like that.
Che bello è vedere tanto di endgame, a me piace un botto, non so te, ma a me piace.
See if you spot it at some point. 43 players left. Anyway, eliminations like that, you got to feel good about it too, because it's almost low effort because you have players that you're not putting yourself in line of sight.
Accanto vuoi stare sveglio?
The zone damage down below. Yep, letting them fight it out inside.
Hey Dave.
And East with 1 hour and 44 minutes left.
Minchia, guarda quanta cazzo di gente c'è.
Gamers out there, yogurt farm in this lobby.
42, minchia. Dice non Dave.
I think we're 14, Jack. I think honestly, sometimes our maturity level shows. Like Epic, I'm from the bottom line of Epic. We use
This is
I'm sorry.
This needs to be discussed. How do you decide
Fernando?
Like, where does it come in? Don't you want to everyone else out there is TTV, they want to get their cloud up, and then I'm just like, hey, yeah, add my Epic. My name's Yogurt Fart.
Sponsorizza il mio canale YouTube.
I think we've lost Jack, everybody. My deepest apologies. Fernando beaming Yeti out of the sky in the rotation in. Second elimination, 19 points total. Down below, Yogurt Fart still crawling around underneath. Jack does his hardest to hold it together.
Ha 800 materiali. 140.
Jack?
It's right now.
Dai.
Fernando is keeping the high ground at the moment.
L'ha fatto facile con Drago, l'hai fatto?
Trying to make sure no one can push towards this backside of the zone.
No.
Should not help with this joke at all in the slightest. Confirm that it's nipples in our ears. Jack's still trying his hardest.
We're good.
Sincerely, my deepest apologies.
Oh, I actually saw an interview and with DMO is.
Come on.
It's right now.
Oh, c'è mia cugina, aspetta.
Fortunately, he used that hashtag Fortnite World Cup and send us interesting names you've seen.
Yes, please.
That you've faced.
Not terrible.
Gotta get screenshots of them if possible. Gotta have proof.
Please.
Screenshotter didn't happen.
Fernando still up top, just sitting pretty, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Garrido does get cut down. Fernando, launch pad, 4 shadow bombs. Realistically, weapon-wise, really hoping this legendary assault rifle can pull him through because,
listen,
only other thing he has is a common tactical shotgun.
I've said it before, Jack, I'll say it again. The gray tac is the best weapon in the game. Okay. Prove me wrong. You can.
Okay. I'll let you say that.
It's never been proven.
That was Dr. Lupo who said it, Reddit, not me.
Smile. Just to be clear, you really gotta point those at me, Jack?
Point that finger.
Reddit, you look wonderful today. Please be gentle. Saw on the feed, picking up another elimination. So you got us bad, not necessarily the worst. Picking up an elim, we're down to the top 30. Fernando getting Sir Wings on rotation. See out another elimination. 29 remaining. This shadow bomb to push all the way forward. These players trying their hardest to earn a spot in those 6 positions for NA East.
Only 6 spots, remember, of these 3,000 players, only 6 will make it. Fernando using that tactical shotgun does get 1. Is there a combat on the ground anywhere? Just an upgraded tac. I think that's what they'll have to settle with. Pressure now moving forward. You see Bugga on your screen. Ball giving Bugga a major praise the other day as Fernando unfortunately keeps clipping the edge of that build. Not able to make it into zone without taking a couple ticks. Does have a campfire though, but It's a double-edged sword using a campfire this late in the game, Dr. Lupo. It's like a, hey, I'm weak, come attack.
This is the box to shoot at, please.
Yes.
I encourage it. But on top of that, you're also going to be missing HP, in this case shield as well. Pick up on the elim there, and the storm's going to push him for Nando. Wow,
Hits both
has the
pops.
time. No damage either from the storm.
And that's great composure right there.
Egon? Egon.
Maybe 2 or 3 boxes vertically. The rift to go puts a player all the way up top, 2 players all the way up top. Bar getting beamed from underneath, just a little bit of damage, but enough to apply pressure and make him plummet to the ground. You'll see another rift, 3 players up. You hear the combat shotgun shot in midair. Somebody going for a big play if they can pull it off. Can't quite yet though. Bar landing. Waterfall down and layer up, basically 3 or 4 floors up off the ground. We're in the top 7.
It's a lot of mats used right there.
We got 2 players left need to go down before those final placement points, and every point matters as we've talked about in these placements. With edit to check for a shot. Nope, looks down below, applying pressure with the grenades. Excellent grenade play there. Finds Cloud from TSM, hiding on the ultimate low ground, picks up that elim, putting the top 4 now. Bar dropping down, applying pressure, another grenade, very close, very risky, and shots from above. That might cost him, we'll see here. It's all the no builds left. A quick edit, a shot through, finds Fernando. 1v1 situation, a top down, the combat shots from above. Kai picks up the last elimination from the ultimate high ground to the victory royale. Well played.
No builds or not, you are just never going to win a fight 1v1 with attack versus combat right there. Just not going to happen. It's just a better weapon in the hands of his opponent. The combat shotgun shows off just how darn good it is right there. As we head to our next game, up top you've got Class. You saw Chap flying by. Class, I believe the newest signing for 100 Thieves. Currently set on up on the ultimate high ground. There's the Q check again, 1 hour and 38 minutes left.
Class looking around from above. No reason to burn too many materials. Checking down from the top. Anybody on rotation? He's at the back of the storm, by the way. Kind of an interesting position, which means somewhere in that inventory, I bet you there's a rift to go or a launch pad.
Yes.
Not needing to move too early. I mean, he's got 5 seconds now. I'm going to start to make the move. There's launch pad.
Actually hit his head, but it seems like that was on purpose.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
The horizontal movement, if you bounce off of those ramps 2 blocks up, you get shot out like a rocket, essentially, and you can fly across the map. Less chances for people to shoot you out midair.
200
Anche
IQ
pompa, c'è
Class right there. Currently set up.
Vedi il pompa
He's
in
got the
mano.
combat shotgun in hand. As we know, sometimes the inventory doesn't load for the players when we hop on into a new lobby. So, Class definitely has more than just a rare assault rifle.
Vedi,
You can see that. 1 player just above.
Oh,
Puts
there.
pressure on, and doesn't
a
get
little bit of
much
pressure.
easier than that.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
There they go.
Elimination in there. 39 players left. 3 elims right now for Class. Eclipse, his duo may potentially be in here. Those players qualified already.
Diceva, però io sto tutta la sera sveglio, queste cose varie. Minchia, sto dormendo.
And is in a great position to rack up points right here.
As with every grenade, when there's 1, there's 50. Finds the elim on the outside. There's 3 now, 30 points.
It's like chips. It's like potato chips. Like you can't
just eat one. You can't
just shoot 1 grenade.
Show me a person that's eaten 1 chip and then stopped. Yeah, right.
Look at the size of me. I haven't.
Legend has it you're still eating chips to this day. Sorry, Jack. Sorry to expose you.
No, you don't have to. I had some delicious ones earlier. Cheddar cheese.
Ma che cazzo di titolo ho messo oggi?
Excellent.
Macwood spraying. Frantically trying to find some sort of damage to put down range. Every point matters. Every elimination matters. A heavy snipe nearly exposes Macwood, but a quick reaction time does stop it. And actually surprised, Macwood is taking a ton of damage.
He could have, for a second, opted to take shots, but I feel like that player right there, literally the one he's jumping past right now, there were multiple that had line of sight on the box.
Great movement, though. Great movement.
Big jump.
Hitting that last ball, getting as far as possible. We'll have time to pop both of these minis, which I expect, only using 1, it appears. Wants to save as much of these as possible.
Ah, quando che... Io non mi taglietta qualcosa del genere così.
191 now, no big deal. Look for shots in the follow through. The second, maybe a back-to-back. Swap to the combat shotgun. Look at the right side here in just a second. Building up above and finds Das on the rotation up. 5 elims at 32 points. We're in the top 30. Another one of these opportunities. Macwood showing just how versatile those shadow bombs are climbing the mountain.
My goodness, this is a tough zone rotation. And it's going right back, actually. Looks like through where we just were. You see tilt as well in this game. All the way on the high ground is Thunder. They're beaming on down, back over to Class.
Ok, cosa.
Who's currently set on up. Kind of towards the higher point of this build. Has made it into the top 25, so more points will be earned.
Fammi cosa? Fammi il moderatore del tuo canale, fammi il moderatore.
One of the most important skills for
5
rotation.
euro.
Nick30 was literally talking about it
I doni in beneficenza. Con i cani. Lo dicevo di mangiare i cani. E io li dono i cani.
It's important to know all your angles, every side, or just one side or two sides, depending on how you're moving.
Oh,
where you're moving. If you're at the edge of the zone, you don't necessarily have to cover your back if you know that side's been empty for a while. Or if you're moving across the middle and you want to save materials, maybe a single floor and a ramp, turn, rotate, you do a jump rotation and quickly place it to end up underneath, so you don't use materials. But when catching players, immediately placing the launch, jumping off of it.
And what's big is everything that just dropped, the one thing Class is able to pick up is 280 brick.
Feels good.
Basically the best thing you could ask for.
Cazzo ne so io, non c'ero.
Perché è entrato Xenovil? Scherzo. Togli quel Jordan.
Che bravo ragazzo.
Ora che sono vicino a te.
Tons of players up above, one landing directly above, immediately
Siete per amici. Di quel giorno, siete per amici. L'ho chiamato?
È mio amico.
A lot of practice goes into moves
Oh ma
Yep,
online. Il cazzo, non posso dormire.
Did just go down. It's Percently who's all the way up top. And Class catches him off guard. Percently went to look up at the Rifter, and Class just jumped behind. And that is a game-changing moment, Dr. Lupo, as Class not only eliminates Percently, but refocuses his attention on the player rifting. High ground is now his, and he's up to his highest amount of material so far in this late game.
Che stai guardando? World Cup?
Lazar and Fox down to the bottom. Shots coming out from Class, moving forward, the stink a little bit on the backside, but no big deal. Eclipse stuck inside a stink of his own. Lazar and Fox in the ultimate low, fighting it out while still getting shot at from above. 3 builds in Fox's inventory, and Class is sitting on 63. Very important to note that, because that means Class could waterfall down and apply pressure at any time. He also has a chance to wall off. Eclipse goes down, Fox is basically nothing left.
Anche Filippo è così, sai? Entra pesce.
Tieni, Xenovil, regalami un cane. Dimmi.
Sto facendo 3000 punti.
Class vince.
8 eliminations.
That was not pretty.
Points.
That was not pretty right there, but
Io non gioco più a
that's
Fortnite.
where we have it. A good victory royale for 100 Thieves. Class,
Cosa?
8 eliminations, the win, 18-point game. Zeke and Sundown with our updates.
Thank you guys so much. Man, do I love Fortnite? The answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't? Now, guys, of course, we're here in NA East. Excuse me, I almost said East. I don't know why I did that. NA East here, knee-deep in the game. Sundown, we've seen some incredible games so far. Let's take a moment here, slow things down, meet up with Sundown. We'll take a look at some of the awesome clips he's got. We'll take a look at the updated standings.
Andando,
We're gonna hop on board here with Bugabot. A great individual effort from him on the low ground here. No, right before that Elam, he had 0 builds, now up to 20. But one thing I want you to keep an eye on is his mentality to shoot first in these situations. It might be because he's lower on the builds, but note how he's looking to walk out and take fights. He's not looking to build himself back out. He wants his shots first, which ends up being in a position where you can aggress, picking up paths right there and then able to run it out and get the
perché questo qua che ha scritto una qualità shit bro?
2 of VR, well done from Bugabot. Now, the Titan of the East, we talked about it. Players who haven't qualified 72 hours. Tom is on that and just wants this little bit of a tricksy rotation here. Ends up directly in this player box on the backside, but Mike can go back to lobby, boxes himself up, puts the trap down. Nice little defense there. Now, rather unfortunate here that he didn't end up with 2 elims, but the tag and the baller does still pick up Testy, so well done there from 72 Hours. We've seen a lot of Fernando as well. Now watch him go to work. That was his first elim, but look at what he gets from all of that. Gets high ground control, the legendary AR, and
Andiamo.
because he's on this side,
Barco.
rotate into him. He's going to be able to use the rifle. Saw him pick up one there, picks another player off of the jump pad. That feels awful if you're Iscritti, and we've seen him have an affinity a number of times for getting picked up off of those jump pads. So maybe grab a shadow bomb or ball and rotate along the ground as Fernando keeps putting in work there, getting the storm take over onto Sir Wings. And look, that's the one thing that we stress about these players. It's after their immediate action, you don't slow down. You can't stop right after you pick something else up because somebody else is there. Picks up the elim onto Quasi, boxes himself up, and then pushes forward. And he's been doing this entire run while he's being contested. It's not like he's avoiding these fights. He's going and he's looking for them, but he's prepared to take them with that shoot first mentality. Very well done from Fernando there, but let's check out those standings right now. The previous qualifier on top, Misfits Clicks. Let's look at the spread. 40 points down to 30, so just 10 points separating first and 10, and 6 spots up for grabs. Zeke's with Clicks already having qualified, it would drop down to the 7th spot, and all these guys are...
Ciao, 6, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4, 2, faccia di merda.
No! Dove siamo?
Che picchiava che? No, mannaggia te. Mannaggia te, manco per la